Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I wanted to do a tarot reading for us and just see what messages want to come out. And I want to say that I feel a lot of fresh starts for February. I feel like, somewhere it's February already, but definitely leaving the residue of the past decade behind to move into a more fitting, powerful, and true, I'm hearing true state of being with yourself, your situations that you're entertaining. And I just wanted to see what the cards had to say. But as I was getting ready to shuffle, I heard make sure all the cards are upright. And I'm like, okay. So we're going to do that real quick. And then if any reversals do show up during the spread from this deck in particular, we'll know that those reversals are definitely meant to be, because we just did the separation here and put everything upright. And I'm hearing how that is so relevant is that February is trying to put everything upright on our behalf. So I'm comfy and cozy in one of my favorite places to be, which is my bed. But I had tarot reading all up in my head. So if you're with me, thank you for joining. If where you find resonance with this, leave it here or hold on. Let me So there's some confusion. And you may not be saying exactly what you mean to say. Or somebody around you could be saying something that is not exactly what they really mean to say. And if that's the case, I'm hearing just take a moment and get your thoughts together and then speak. So things are going to get a lot clearer in February here with the 222, 222. And I'm hearing February 2nd is going to be a very significant day. And so universe, Los God is doing all on the spiritual side to help set everything right, I'm hearing as well. So I want to thank you for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on, giving this video a thumbs up, tapping the bell for all the live notifications, as all of our videos are produced live for you. We don't edit, we don't cut, we don't do any of that. It's the real raw deal, just as it comes out. And subscribing to the channel, definitely. Let's see, what do we want to say? Also, we have social networking on every social network available. You can look us up at LPH Tarot. We're posting empowering things on all of our sites on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All right, let's see what wants to come out of these cards. I feel like they're shuffled really well. So we'll take one for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear it. All right. All right, what is our first message for the night? We have the Three of Coins. This is letting you know that you've attained a certain level of mastery about yourself, like you've really figured some things out. I'm hearing the last 3 years have been really pivotal for you. This is showing me the last 3 years where you've learned to really utilize all the different things that you had been learning in life about how consciousness works, about how energy works, about how love and forgiveness work, and most importantly about self-love. But also this is speaking as well to advancements in your career. And I'm seeing that over the last 3 years there's been some epic situations. I'm hearing in particular three very important situations that are going to be added upon in the days to come. Okay. The second card we have coming out for us today is the Five of Coins. Wow. And so what I'm hearing is, this is interesting because usually the Five of Coins is feeling left out in a very, it can be a very low vibration, the Five of Coins, right? But in this case, it's giving me a different intuitive message. And what I'm hearing is, you're realizing that your skill level, your skill set, your level of mastery is setting you apart from the rest so much that sometimes you can feel very much just on your own because, hey, like, where you fly, others dare to tread. Where you fly, others can't see. You know, so this is like somebody who is so awesomely masterful in their skill set that, like, others around you are not to be found because you've set yourself so far apart from the rest. I hear for somebody in a relationship, there's a three-party situation and somebody is feeling left out, feeling stress about it, not knowing what to do. Let's see the next card coming out. The Magician. In regards to your career, I see that, now that you've set yourself so far apart, you're creating some really awesome things in your career for yourself. And it's like you're able to fulfill the requests, the demands. You're able to really utilize all your skill set to fulfill whatever flow is coming your way. And I feel that you realize, like, in this career you're going to go on and on and on. It's like you don't see yourself changing this, right? Because you did so much work to get yourself in this place, and regardless of how others feel about you, like, you're in your place of power for real. I feel like as this applies to you spiritually, like, you've got gained some spiritual mastery over the last 3 years, and they're helping you through a situation in which you may be feeling alone and you're looking for spiritual support. But because of the mastery you have over the last 3 years, I see you using your magic powers to invoke that support, invoke all that you need in this situation to be of benefit so that you can come together. And so this is like calling on, um, this is somebody who's learned to channel the energy available around you to um, give you energy, to energize yourself. You've learned how to do money draws, energetic money draws. You've learned how to set your intentions, use your affirmations, your in your visualization, and your words to create in your world. And so I see you really doing that. In regards to love, this is again a three-party situation. Somebody's feeling out in the cold, but something magical is about to come in here. And I feel like you would be this magician here where you're like, okay, I don't like the way this three-party situation is going, so let's just gotta fix this shit now. This is like when I get pissed with spirit, or with the, not necessarily with spirit, but what the way things are going, and I express to Lesser God, and I'm saying like, hey, look, this the way this is going, I don't know how to resolve this. I don't like the way it is. I don't know what to do about it, but you fix this now. And it's okay to talk to God in however you feel, spirit, and however you feel. They don't get mad that you use words like shit. They don't care. They get the feeling of it. They get the energy of it, right? Spirit doesn't care about what words you use when you're speaking directly to God. Like, it's not disrespectful to be real. It's not disrespectful to be real. Okay? They understand that there's some pain here. They understand that there's some hurt here. And so when you call on God and you say, fix this, God hears. Let's pull another card out here and see what else we got to say. The Five of Swords is here. Surrounded by fives. The magician is surrounded by fives. I feel like you're in this place of using your power, and you're in the middle of a lot of changes right now. Changes in what you thought was, changes in your physical world, changes in perspective. As regards to career, I feel like you're going to make some changes to how you operate. With this rose here, I feel like in regards to your career, you found a place or a situation that wasn't benefiting you in the way that you would like to, and you're realizing, hey, this is how I can do it better. So you're going to change some things up. For some of you, this will be changing up your process as far as how you receive new business, new clients, how you communicate with other people. I'm getting contracts, changes in wording, reviewing and editing the fine print for somebody. Okay. And, and because there's something that was missed and you found it and it was very important. So you're going to redo some paperwork, some contracts, some wording, something like that. And you're going to make that adjustment. Okay. You're going to make that adjustment. In regards to your spirituality, I feel like, again, where you've applied this mastery to this place where you're feeling alone, I feel like calling in is going to show you exactly what you need to see. So, anywhere where your physical world was not the way that you wanted to see it, and you were calling and invoking the assistance and your power, your spiritual power, utilizing that to help you, I feel like the solution is going to be downloaded to you, and it's going to require a change. It's going to require some change of perspective, change of idea, change of um, belief for someone, a change of belief. In regards to a relationship, I feel like you're going to ask for this to get set right, like I've said. However, what it requires of you on your part is going to be challenging for you. It's going to be difficult for you to take and follow through with what you get, and it may leave you or someone here really uh, feeling alone. I feel like in some, wow, I get this too. Here we go. In regards to romance, I feel like there's a three-party relationship, and you're going to end up making a decision to go with no one and stay on your own. I just need to be by myself right now. Let's get another card as an outcome. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands says this is going to open up a lot of energy for you. So, in regards to business and finance, you have really set yourself far apart because you've built yourself, you built your skill, you built everything you've worked for, right? And you're in this real good place of power. You're going to make some adjustments to how your operation goes. Adjustment, maybe this could be as simple as changing your voicemail greeting to as complicating as redoing some contracts, letting go of some employees that aren't working anymore, finding out somebody was doing some, it's like they were stealing clients, or um, somebody was presenting information wrong, so somebody gets fired, right? Either way, in business, this is definitely open up new energy for you. So if you're changing contracts, it's like this is going to create easier flow for you. I feel like for somebody, this is going to be less paperwork, less hassle. For somebody else, this is going to streamline your situation as far as dealing with people who are actually qualified to deal with you, because you're becoming more proactive in letting know what it takes to really win with you. So it's like, this is like the difference when I went from um, not taking deposits, saying, I'm going to need a deposit because I have a great value of my time. If you really want my time, I don't really care what you think about it. I don't care how much you don't like what I got to say, but I'm going to need a deposit. If it's not worth it to you, it's not worth it to me. And what that's going to do is, what it did for me was streamline the business. I deal with less people who don't want to pay for their nails. Actually, I don't deal with anybody who don't want to pay for their nails because they're all sending me a deposit first, which means that when I get communication, it's honest communication. It's something that I can really count on because I got money in my hand already, you see. So whatever this change is in business is streamlining and making more effective the communication that you do take, Um, let's go ahead and look again at these cards here and talk about spirituality. I feel like because you're going through this spiritual shift and letting go of some things in your physical world, letting go of some ideas that you were holding on to. Oh my God, energy is all over. And it's like, I get the feeling here of God's like, let go of the struggle that you've had so that we can replace it with something that'll make you glad. Is literally what I'm hearing. In regards to a relationship, if you are the person who is deciding to let go of both of the other parties and stick to yourself, I feel like that's going to open up a lot of communication. As far as this situation here, too, I feel like wherever, if you were dealing with two different people and you were just talking to two different people and you found out this person over here, they they had a three-party situation going on. You weren't the only one they were seeing. You felt left out. You took your power back. And I'm seeing this side as this person over here, they was busy talking to too many people or doing too much, trying to move too fast or something like that for you. And so you had to change your mind and you just decided, you know what, I just can't right now. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups, and that would be why you can't. And that would be why business is getting better. And that would be why more energy is opening up for you because your 10 cups are filled. You're not requiring an external circumstance to satisfy you, to fill you up, to make you feel whole, to make you feel right at this time. You're good, right? Let's go ahead and clarify this some more. Why is the Three of Coins here? Mr. Scott, why is the Three of Coins here? Tell me what is going on with this Three of Coins. And we're going to look more into, with this set of cards, let's look at business and finance. Okay. Why is this Three of Coins here? The Three of Coins is here because the Justice card in reverse, the Nine of Wands upright, and the Eight of Swords. So anywhere, wow, okay. In regards to work for someone or business for you, you felt in the past like things weren't fair. And so you began to protect yourself. And the Eight of Swords is a card of feeling stuck, but it's also a card of being super focused and being willing to stand still in your place, regardless of the other thoughts that are out there. So I feel like for you, you have in business a opportunity here where you're using all the skills you've acquired and you are staying focused on moving forward and your mind literally what I'm getting is minding your own business. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck right now, which is always about persistence and staying focused moving forward, right? The Nine of Wands, especially in this deck in particular, like this lady, I'm hearing the word valiant. She's valiant. She's courageous. She really don't give a damn. She's gonna stand her ground. You know what I'm saying? So anywhere where things felt imbalanced, I feel like you're focused. You're focused on moving forward, and that's exactly what you're gonna do. Let's look at this Five of Coins here. The Five of Coins in regards to business. We're talking about how you set yourself so far away from others in business due to your level of mastery. Okay, so let's see, why is the Five of Coins here? We have the Tower reversed. We have the Shadow side reversed. And we have the Seven of Swords reversed. And the bottom of the deck we have is the World. The World. So the World is here giving me the energy of, as we've been channeling this position, is speaking about the impression on the others, right? On the others. And it's saying like, you really took them by shock because you came out and did some stuff that they didn't think would work. And they won't tell you, but it's interesting how wherever you're feeling alone and others in your field don't want to deal with you or work with you, this has to do with the fact that there's some jealousy, envy, and insecurity going on here. Mm-hmm. There's some jealousy, envy, and insecurity going on here. Let's look at, why is the Magician here in regards to business and finance? Why is this Magician here in regards to business and finance with accuracy, clarity, and truth? Thank you, Lester Scott. We have the Death card here. The Death card. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, sorry, the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. And then finally we have the Moon. So the Death card saying, you know what? Things have changed. I'm totally following my intuition, and I'm not going to tell everybody about what I'm doing moving forward. The King of Swords is in reverse because you don't need to tell people. You need to talk to spirit, and you realize that. And so this is what you're doing, and you're allowing your intuition with the moon to guide you. I feel like you may be doing a lot of your manifestation work during the time of the moon, which is in the evenings, in the nights, overnights, right? And the bottom of the deck is karma. In traditional tarot, this is a judgment card. It's Major Arcana 20. And so this is letting us know, like, this is a chance for rebirth. And you know what? Something has to come to an end. You got to cut something off and move forward with your intuition in business, okay? In regards to this Five of Swords, we have first the Page of Swords. And we have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. So somebody's gonna make this change that you're making in business. Like I see you making a phone call. Hey, I'm moving, and they're excited where you're moving. So somebody's either moving office, moving locations, something like that. There's movement here with the Ten of Wands because something has come to an end. Somebody's understanding with this, and it's a difficult. It's something that has you conflicted, right? But there's a moving on. There's an ending, and where you're going is you're going to be received very well with that Knight of Cups there. You're going to get a lot more love where you're going, is what I'm hearing. The bottom of the deck right now is the Four of Swords. This is something you've been praying and meditating about. You've been in this energy of just waiting and allowing things to happen. And now that you figured out what you want to do in business and which way you want to move, you making these changes, and it's going to help you get where you're trying to be, reaching a goal. The Ten of Wands is definitely reaching a goal, right? So there's a little bit of conflict in knowing how is this going to work out for you. I feel like that's why the Five of Swords is there in regards to business. But the Knight of Cups says you're going to be received very well there. You'll be received well. And I feel like just move forward with a positive expectation, and you know that you'll find a positive result. The Eight of Wands is the outcome in regards to business. What is this Eight of Wands trying to say to us in regards to business and finance? We have the Three of Swords upright. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Six of Wands upright. This is saying to me that where there was pain and there was rejection, now there will be victory. That was literally what I'm hearing. Where there was pain and rejection, now there'll be victory. So somebody, you've really had a hard time in business. The Chariot is here at the bottom of the deck. And I see that with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, this is about you accomplishing, finding your success, getting around obstacles. So this is the obstacle. There was pain, there was rejection. Those were obstacles. But with the Six of Wands coming in, it's saying you triumph over all of that. And how are you triumph? Because this is picking up. This is picking up clients, business, opportunities, a lot of activity, movement, action, momentum coming in. Okay. So that's how that applies in regards to business. Let's go ahead and look at romance now. And we're going to shuffle this deck up again and look at romance with these same cards. In romance, where we're telling the story of somebody who has been very self-fulfilled emotionally. You've found yourself self-fulfilled. You know how to keep your cups full, and that's exactly what you've been doing. In romance, there was somebody who was dealing with trying to make a relationship work, but there was a three-party situation that made somebody feel left out, and you decided to take your power back and take a direction that was very challenging for you and follow your heart to heal your heart, because you had to make that decision like this pain ain't worth it, and you was moving on. For somebody, there was a three-party situation and you were the center of it, and you decided, I'm not taking either of these paths right now, and that's opening up further energy for you. You decided to focus more on your finances than your romances right now. And the Eight of Wands is definitely there letting you know that you open up opening up some energy for you. You'll be going out, having things to do, a lot of invitations. It's saying there's some opportunity behind the invitation that will help you meet some goals. So you could be meeting somebody interesting while you're out, whether this person is turned into a romantic interest or a business type interest or a spiritual interest or whatever type of artistic interest. There's an interesting individual that you will meet. So when you get the invitation from your friends to go hang out, I see that it's going to be a night of 4 friends out together, and that you definitely need to go. I feel like you might want to. There might be some little bit of conflict. Should I go? Should I not go? I don't really feel like hanging out today. Yeah, you'll be happy that you went, is what I do. But let's go ahead and look at these cards in regards to um, romance. Let's see. Why is this 3 of Coins here? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman. Yeah, there was a situation here where things weren't making any progress at all because of the fact that there was another person involved. The Queen of Wands in reverse is screaming to me about the other woman. Let's look at the bottom of the deck real quick. The 3 of Swords is in reverse. So yeah, in regards to this relationship, romantic situation, it's time to heal the pain, right? And the Hangman is here saying, you know what? I've sacrificed so much. Um, and the whole time the energy was split. It wasn't even me receiving all the energy. This person wasn't even really just with me. There was so much going on, right? Other parties was involved. So let's see, why is this 5 of Coins here? We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the World reversed. So what I'm getting here is the 5 of Pentacles is there to say, look, the vision I had wasn't working out. I brought this thing to an end, and the world is just confirming like it's really over. It's really over. So that's why there's a feeling left out there. There's an ending there. Let's see why this Magician is here. We have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. 5 of Pentacles is upright, Page of Wands in reverse. So here somebody has spiritual awareness, and they're using their spiritual awareness to help them look within about what do they really want moving forward, because this situation here has caused you, to feel left out. You're seeing that there wasn't really a commitment here. There was not a commitment in this. So, I feel like for some, this is a one last look and a farewell goodbye, you know something that is hard to do, something that challenged you. Um, and I feel like this is the last vestiges. The last vestiges is what I'm hearing. So I see you using your spiritual awareness to just hold yourself upright and create the change in your life that you needed, because you said this wasn't taking me where I want to go. This is not headed in a common direction. Let's see why this 5 of Swords is here in regards to romance. You have the Hermit, you in reverse, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the 9 of Wands, both upright. So with the Hermit in reverse, this is like somebody in severe isolation, keeping to yourself, withdrawn, and you're like, I'm going to guard my heart and I'm going to move forward. I will guard my heart and move forward because of the pain that this brought me in the past. But I also see somebody who, in their pain and their sadness and isolation, their withdrawal, as they were just ready to withdraw, here comes a person, and I'm hearing, rescue me and take me in your arms, rescue me. I'm hearing that because for somebody, this person was getting ready to go into a deep um, withdrawal, the societal withdrawal I'm hearing. And here comes a new opportunity, and it helps you shine bright and keep moving forward. This new opportunity could be anyone, it could be anything. It's a pentacle. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a client, it could be a friend, it could be a puppy, it could be a movie, No, maybe not a movie. That would be more like a swords thing I'm hearing. But you catch my flow. Like there's some new thing, physical thing in your life that helps you move forward. And it's like you've already gotten the guidance and you followed the guidance that you got. It was hard. And in any other day, you would have backed down and went into hiding and isolationism. But in this day, you got a gift from up above that's causing you to stand strong and shine bright and stand in your vigilance because you know that the reward is in sight. You know that everything you went through in these relationships actually benefited you. You're taking the I'm hearing this is you taking the lessons and the blessings out of it, even though with the Five of Swords, there was some challenge in letting go, right? And the Eight of Wands, what is the Eight of Wands here for in your outcome? We said that this was going to open up a lot of new energy for you in your romantic life. So let's see. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Cups. And we have, and that's upright. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like after this decision, quickly comes in an opportunity for a new soul reflection. And the thing of it is, this helps you get past fears. This helps you get past fears of I have to guard and protect my heart so hard. No, actually, you're gonna find that this comes in a lot easier than, and it almost puts you back on guard because it comes in so damn easy. But because of the decision that was made, this is in reverse. The Two of Swords is in reverse as a decision that has already been made. It was made back here, right? Now there's a soul connection coming in with swiftness with this Eight of Wands, right? And it helps you release yourself from any fears. You don't have to be afraid is what I'm hearing with that Nine of Swords. So that's what we have there for our reading that has come out at this time. I am grateful for this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me know in the comments what your feedback is on it. Until next time, bye.